So let's talk about world building for a minute. And first of all, there's always going to be holes in world building. I don't care what effing story you're doing. I don't care how many, like it could be a show or a movie where there's dozens of people involved. And, typically, because what happens is you're an author. Sometimes there'll be a hole in your world building just because you didn't think of something or you weren't aware of something. Like you didn't know that saltpeter wasn't necessary for gunpowder. Like I've heard mixed reports on that. I don't know like if it actually is or not, right? Like because I once made the claim in a Reddit thread, you could if you wanted people not to be able to use guns, just remove saltpeter from the world, right? And somebody said it was what I suggested was ludicrous, and here's why, and there's some scientific explanation. Like I don't know if it's like commonly available in something, or we need it for life, or saltpeter means something else. I don't know. Like I haven't spent 2 years in college studying the history of gunmanship and gunpowder and what it would take to make guns exist and what it would take not to make guns exist, right? So if I'm one writer and I only have my experience, I could put something like that in a story and it would be idiotic. Maybe. I don't know. Like I said, I still don't know. I don't remember the comment. I just remember feeling dumb after I read it. Whereas if you have a team of people, well, maybe you're an expert at saltpeter, and you're an expert of dance, and you're an expert of electricity, and and you're an expert at radio, and all together we can figure out some world situation where radio doesn't exist or whatever, right? Like, but even collectively working together, we're still going to have a blind spot. It is impossible to have ironclad world building because here's what happens: if thousands or millions of people watch your thing, there is a hive mind that forms. Like the first season of Westworld had a perfect mystery. It was a intricately constructed mystery. Reddit solved it in 3 episodes because of the hive mind. And one person would never solve it. But you get a hive mind. Here, what about this? What about this? What about this? Oh, this is a good idea. Let me take it in this direction. Oh, that's a good idea. Let me take it that direction. The hive mind collectively, hundreds of people scanning something together, the hive mind collectively will solve almost anything. And so the hive mind of hundreds of people, rather than just the dozens of people or one person working on a story, the hive mind of hundreds of people are going to expose the flaws of everything. It's just going to happen. So you're always going to have holes in your world building. And sometimes there's not even a hole. It's just like, something's been revealed yet or something was thought of that you didn't realize. For instance, if we were to just take the moon out of Earth's orbit, if the moon just disappeared today, Earth would be screwed. The moon affects a lot of what's happening on Earth, maybe even cause life. Like if the moon just vanished, we're screwed, right? We're dead. So if you didn't know that, then you may do a story where the moon just disappears and, everything's cool, right? There's no effect. It's like, oh, we don't get any light when we go out at night anymore, You would think that would be the only effect, not realizing the other effects. You see what I mean? So like there could be holes in world building where you could say, why don't they just make the moon disappear? But that would actually be idiotic because you don't know enough. Maybe you don't know enough and the show knows more than you do, or the movie knows more than you do. That's also possible. It's kind of what I'm saying here, right? So what I'm about to say could just be something that's just, I'm idiotic. But I just want to put this in a framework of, I'm not trying to say I'm smart in the show, because that's the one thing I find annoying is people trying to always, the Mahler, EFAP thing, we should always engineer the perfect solution to everything. Everybody should be Vulcan, and every character should make every logical choice in every situation, or your show is shit. That thing, like, we're smarter than the show. Cinema Sins is even worse, right? They're smarter than the show, always, right? It's just annoying because, everybody's trying to min-max every character in every situation when we're really just trying to have an entertaining story. So if you're trying, you can't have a movie be a video game where you're trying to min-max and you're trying to clear the level or whatever, 100% the level. You're trying to 100% the level, you're trying to be a loot goblin or whatever. You can't min-max the experience. So that's not what I'm trying to do. But I do find it interesting that you have these massive powers, these magical powers that could have a lot of impact on the world and people. And it seems to be fairly unregulated. There doesn't seem to be any governing body whose job it is just to make sure. Like anybody who's an alchemist should be having a team watching them around the clock at all times. What are they doing? Are they misappropriating, misusing the powers? Now, I guess when you give them the alchemist title, you're bestowing upon them a certain amount of trust. But we're talking about 14 and 15-year-olds here. When's the last time you would trust a 14 and 15-year-old to walk around with a hand grenade in their hand? Like you're in the house with them. You're sleeping, eating, working in this house, and at all times they have a hand grenade in their hand. If they ever drop it, you're dead. Nobody would trust it. I wouldn't trust a grown-ass adult with that. And you're trusting these 15-year-olds to make these decisions, right? Doesn't make a lot of sense. X-Men's even worse in that category. You got 100 nuclear weapons walking around. It motivates the story a lot of times. They want to regulate the X-Men. They want to lock them up. I mean, that is a story point, right? So here I'm just wondering, and I don't know if the story is going to be the same where the president in the Brotherhood, the president, spoiler alert, is the bad guy. I don't know if that's going to be true here. So maybe the government at the top is not evil in this case. But maybe in Brotherhood, at least, this can be explained by the fact they're evil and they want these nuclear weapons walking around. They want these kids walking around unregulated. They're kind of into chaos and they want the distractions while they put their plan in place. They want everybody who could possibly stop them focused on other things. The best thing that could happen is you get some 14-year-old out there rampaging, using their powers indiscriminately, and the good guys who would normally be on your ass or have to take care of that. So that explains it in Brotherhood. It might explain it here too. But I do, because think about the age of we're talking about the age of these characters and the powers that they have. I don't know if it rises to the level of nuclear weapons. But you look at like our world, if we're talking about nuclear weapons. If you don't think that stuff is heavily regulated, go online and try to search how to build a nuclear bomb in my backyard. Search that and see how long it takes authorities to show up. Maybe you could get away with it. I'm not going to try it. I'm not, that is heavily regulated, and they have put systems in place. So if you try to buy certain things in a certain combination, I think how to make heavy water, for instance. If you're trying to make heavy water, even nations be trying to do this, and we're on that. The countries who already have nuclear weapons are watching all the other countries, making sure they don't make them. They're on it. Oh, wait a minute. What are you doing here? You making some heavy water? Well, we might just have to accidentally eradicate that factory from the face of the earth. You know what I'm saying? So it's regulated. They don't want people indiscriminately having these weapons out there, because it affects all of us. I feel like the same kind of thing would be happening here. And I don't know if there's a magical way to detect when people are doing alchemy. In Harry Potter, they have ways of detecting when people are doing magic. I don't know if that's possible. But if I was in charge of this country, or any country in this world, I would be trying to find a way to find out if anybody is doing alchemy. Say there's 10 levels of alchemy, and Al and Ed are at 8, and human transmutation is at 10 or whatever. So that's the power scale we're talking about, right? And that guy from the last episode, he was probably already at a 6 or something like that, right? So anytime you get to a 3, we know. Wait, there's somebody over in this little town over here in this corner. We detected level 3 alchemy. And so then you go there and you investigate. Once anybody uses level 3 or anything 3 or above, we're going to find out who the hell you are, what you're doing, what your intentions are, what your level of skill is, how old you are, and either bring you into the fold or do something about you, right? So I think that's interesting, and I think that maybe they just don't have the technological level, or there's no magical way to detect it. And that could solve half the problem, and then the other half of the problem might be the government wants you to do it. They want you to run amok so that you're not looking at their asses. Those are my 2 theories right now. So whenever I think about the holes in world building, I try to either is there a way I can think of to plug that, or what would I do in that situation, or maybe I'm just not seeing the whole picture, or I don't have enough knowledge. That's how I approach it, rather than I'm smarter than the show, which other people do, which is kind of annoying. Well, intro's too long. Let's go ahead and get into this. This is episode 5. We're going on 1. I'm hoping this is the first frame. This is just where it started recording. Hit or miss. Yeah, this is a Mickey Mouse operation here. I thought you knew. 3, 2, 1. I like that some of their adventures are just them trying to get back to the capital or wherever. They're having adventures as they go, right? Your humble name, man. Don't be all so scared. Is this when they were first going up there? Yeah, what are you doing? I'm up your ass. Man, we wanted time to grab a coffee. What are you buying over there, Al? He's got a whole bag full of groceries. Rolls or something. Really? Oh, yeah. I remember her. She had nothing to say. She just gave him that side eye. The law of equivalent exchange. I'm sure that won't come into play anymore in this story. Yeah, but we were idiots. We shouldn't have been trafficking in the devil's work anyway, you know? Just saying. Yeah. I guess Al was taking care of his brother here. You know, his brother likes to eat, and he eats like a pig. So there's that. But he was like, you know, I'm going to buy you some rolls for the trip, right? And we were going to sit down and have some coffee, maybe a little tea. But yeah, at first I thought it was a flashback because he was acting all humble and, you know, scared and shit. And like, I'm just not used to Ed being like that, you know? I like that Roy was on that on immediately. He had his printouts, which I guess, you know, considering, I think they're around 1910, 1920 technology. So it'd be typewriter. You know, somebody typed up those pages, right? Had to do that every day. I'm really glad that shit's passed. Try not to look at this too much because I'm mildly spoiled big picture for the first half of the series. Then I don't know what the hell's going to happen. But, you know, I'm worried that, like, some of these images that I need to actually take my eyes away from will be reminiscent of stuff I know about and be like, oh, okay, well, that's going to happen. Yeah, that's going to happen. That's clearly going to happen. Like, you know, I don't want to make those cross connections, you know. I should stop looking at titles, too. Although I don't know what the hell that one means. Good shit, Al. So they haven't really interacted with him that much at this point. The hell are you looking at? You always see this in movies. I've never had it happen on a plane. A kid jumps up and looks around. That's just a movie thing, I think. Oh, somebody's strange. You're a dick. Won't you mind your goddamn business? Everybody looking at him. Sit your ass down. You should have stayed hidden. Yeah, what's happening over there? These two look like FBI. Very suspicious. Look, you need to get that kid a Playboy or no, Jesus. I immediately retract that. You need to get her a Game Boy. Jesus Christ. She needs something to occupy her time, is what I'm saying. You remember Cracker Barrel? They had the little triangle with all the little pegs, and you got to jump over the pegs and just have one left. That is perfect. You, as a kid, you can occupy an hour on that thing because I'm very competitive. I could never. Most I could ever end up with is 3. Right? You could definitely occupy a kid with all that shit. Yeah, so we got some other military running dogs in here. Yeah, good shit. Yep. Meanwhile, we got to stand here for the entire trip. That blows. Yeah, none of your business. Yeah. Dude, yes, that's the correct response. Yeah. Nobody wants to hear that crap. Yeah. We all know somebody like this. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought we're bros, man. We're bros. I thought we had this. Yeah. I love this minion. She's only been pregnant for 5 months. Man, you need to send him to Alaska or something, where there's no phone service. I heard a rumor there's some weirdos in this car. Yeah, it is suspicious. Oh, oh shit! They played us. God damn it! So he was just spending out the time, man. I can't believe it. I don't think that happened in the original show. I think he was just an idiot in the original show. That was a swerve, man. He was just trying to occupy in case they were being listened to. Not the pipsqueak. Yeah. Yep, there's some little tiny baby traveling with him. A miniature man. Well, more of a boy. Yeah, he is tiny. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't say puny. I said tiny. Get it right. Are we traveling over the ocean right now? Oh, shit. Looks like we are. Look out that window. Yeah, damn. Murked. I know he's not dead. I'm just saying. Wrecked, I think would be a better way to put it. This is a stick-up. Yeah. Let's do what we do. Come on now. Oh, shit. Oh, god damn, dude. Jesus. Oh, I thought he aired him out, man. I literally thought he aired him out right in the face. That was mad aggressive. So now we got a train heist. Again, another story they didn't do I keep wanting to say the original. In Brotherhood. This is dope, man. They're having a great trip back to the capital. I think in the Brotherhood, they just showed up at the capital. They skipped all this. I'm into it, man. I like all these extra stories. Huh. Do we have any air support? Tell you what. Yep, he's a hostage. Slap. Oh, shit. He seems serious, man. Uh-oh. Well, we had to take care of business. Don't try to play dumb with me. I see. Don't make me kick your ass. Flame on. He has flame powers, I think, if I remember right. Oh, shit. I'm on it. He had this train stacked. He had minions on board. He's really pissing me off. I really thought they aired him out, man. That was great. That was a great bait and switch. Like they unloaded a full clip in his face, right? Wait a minute. What's up with these two? Weirdos? Yeah, come back here and get wrecked. Yeah, don't make a commercial break, you cliffhanging bitches. Okay, here we go. Those were some quick messages. Esau, his brother, huh? Esau. I think I may be able to remember that for the next 2 minutes anyway. You idiots. Yeah. So here's the thing. They can fight too. They can throw hands. It's not just magic, right? I like that. They didn't even need magic in this case. Oh, well, you know. You don't really think ahead, do you? Hey, don't be judging me. You got Al looking nervous, man. Kick him in the teeth. Really? Well, they heard the gunshot. I mean, shot my daughter, but, you know, they definitely heard that gunshot. Shit. Here they come. He's looking pissed. I don't know if we're big brothers. I've never seen you two for in my life. How is he inchworming out from underneath that seat? That is hilarious. Uh-huh. I don't need your life story. Yeah. You're a square. That's why you're dressed like that. Well, time to go kick some ass. From below. Ooh, interesting. Don't get nervous now. You can't be killed. If anything, he should be a tank, right? Just indiscriminately barging into places and, you know, dispensing justice. I guess they're going over a huge lake or something. Can't really tell. Maybe it's between an island or something. Or what's up? Oh, he is below. Damn, right now that was unloading a clip right in the face. Yeah, he was below and he's above. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to help you out, man. This is what you get for shooting first, asking questions later. Dumbass. I like that they didn't show it the second time. We always have something set up. They're gonna kick him in the teeth. Oh shit. Damn. Well, you know, we tried to tell you. When you're sipping soup through a straw up your nose because your jaw is shattered, just remember this conversation. um, yeah, dumbass. That feels like that was very avoidable. Idiot. He would be dead without Hughes right now. Literally. He's very intimidated by Roy. Probably because like he met Roy when he was so young and vulnerable, right? That checks out if you think about it. First impressions are lasting impressions. And I really think all of us should be going sleeveless, you know? Coordinated look. Damn. What do they call that? A push dagger? Yeah, right through his hand. Jesus. Like, I think they're definitely trying to do a no-kill policy here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, you don't want the engineer punch. Anything but the engineer punch. Like, how dare you point a gun in my face? You're going to catch these hands. These shirtless hands. I like that. Like, one of the engineers was sleeveless. And one of the terrorists was sleeveless. But then the other engineer had sleeves and the other terrorist had sleeves. Like, I thought it was like a coordinated look. Oh, shit. But it wasn't. I want to see the blueprints he used to create that cannon. I think he just got a really bad idea. Why are you calling me bald? I have hair. Yeah. Yeah, you should always censor yourself. Don't ever get too excited. I can't hear shit. Yeah. He's even got the hair. Y'all are tripping, man. It is a threat. I mean, you got to take that into consideration. Oh, shit. Yeah. Yeah. Look at his eyes. He's like the snails in One Piece, right? This is why we're going over a lake, okay? I was wondering. Well, shit. Let's carefully make sure we don't kill anybody, because, you know, it's not that kind of show. It's more of an 18 thing. Oh, shit. Oh, boy. Yep. You're getting these metal hands. Well, that sucked. I think Hughes would kill somebody. Yeah. Oh, shit. God damn. Man, he was ready with that Glock, man. Shit. F you. He's my buddy, and you're about to get your jaw broken, like I said. Oh, I see. Yeah, it is weird. I'm glad they're pointing this out. Child soldiers. Oh, by the way, somebody was telling me some other reaction. Brad is a parallel to bastard. Like, they use Brad as bastard. So if you mentally praise every time you say Brad with bastard, it tracks better. I've always thought it was a weak sauce insult. Brad. It's just lame, right? Yeah. Somebody want to help me? I'm bleeding out over here. Finish him off and come over and help me. I don't understand shit. That's not why. Let's have a philosophical conversation here. You disgust me. My little ass is stronger than you. Oh, yeah. Oh, he came all the way from Mississippi. Yep, he drew all the way back. That's when you know it's going to be hard. Look at him. You changed the way his face looks, man. That's a heavy hit. Good shit. Now, I'm shot. You know. What are you, Charlie Brown? Maybe there's a river, a really big river. Or they keep crossing it, because sometimes it's rivers, you know, the way they go, right? You have to cross them multiple times. It's been a very stressful journey. Yeah, that's right. Lock them up. Good boy. Oh, shit. How about I kill you? I don't think Mustang cares about killing people. Yeah, flame on. He does not care. Roasted. You made your choice. Don't tell me he's still alive. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. Roasted. Yeah, when you wake up in hell. Yeah. He's gonna kick his ass. So maybe he's not afraid of him. What the hell, man? Oh shit, that's why he told him to jump on the train. I didn't even make the connection. I'm an idiot. He thought you may be able to help. Right. I suppose so. Look at him being all Machiavellian. Those guys maintain that salute back there. Look at him. You're being manipulated. No chill. I didn't even make that connection. I thought he was just being a dick, right? You know, take the train immediately. Get on there. I suppose so, yeah. I guess you're big brothers now. You're officially part of the family. Al's all about it, man. Al's a big softie. Well, we did one thing right today. So like I said, man, I like all these side adventures we never got. I'm assuming this all from the manga, right? Let me know. Like, maybe hope they're not just making shit up this early on, right? I wanted this adapted in Brotherhood, man. What was there like? You would think they only have a budget for a certain number of episodes or something. You think they'd want to pad it out, man? But I guess because it had already been done in this one, if they retreaded every story, fans of the original would never watch the new one, or they would jump in later and you would never get to the new stuff because you'd be canceled. There must be there was some trigonometry in place here, you know, metaphorically speaking, that some thought went into this, and the decisions they made, I assume, were for the best. You know, we can only assume that. But it would have been very interesting to see these little side quests adapted in both versions and how it would have changed and stuff. But like, I like this, man. This is two great Monster of the Week type episodes.